Currently on the screen is a view of the western region of Australia. Welcome to a update by the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel for the 11th of August. BUA Meteorology has some interesting warnings in place. For the state of South Australia, severe weather warning has been issued at 10:19 a.m. today. The strong wind warning is for damaging winds for people in the parts of the lower southeast district. A cold front crossing the Southern Ocean is moving rapidly eastward and will pass the southeast of South Australia during this evening. Damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour with peak gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour forecasted about coastal parts of the lower southeast districts during tonight, Friday. Locations which may be affected include Mount Gambier, Robe and Millicent. And that is the warning area south of Nawakuta or Nawakuti, right down through Mount Gambier to the Victorian border. We have a marine wind warning in place. State of South Australia for today, a gale warning is in place, lower southeast coast. Strong wind warning, central coast, the south, central and upper southeast coast. Across to Tasmania, we have a gale warning for the far north, central north coast, Bank Strait, the Franklin Sound, east of the Flinders Island, upper east, southeast, southwest, central west coast. That's for the gale warning. We have a strong wind warning for the Derwent Estuary, Frederick Henry Bay, Norfolk Bay, Storm Bay Channel and lower east coast. For those planning to do a bit of fishing in a boat, there's a small craft alert for the Central Plateau Lakes and the Southwest Lakes. And a similar warning for Saturday, BUA Meteorology will update at 16:05. We have a severe weather warning for damaging winds also in place for the King Island. For next islands, apology for the pronunciation, northeast, the northwest, parts of the western east coast and central north forecast districts, issued at 10:24 EST. And a similar amount of information to that in the South Australian warning. However, Damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres with peak gusts of 100 to 110 kilometres an hour are likely about northwest Tasmania, the north coast, and about the northeast Tasmania tonight and early Saturday morning. Winds are expected to ease slightly on Saturday morning but remain strong and gusty until Saturday evening. Locations which may be affected include Devonport, Burnie, Smithton, Scottsdale, White Mark and St Helens. And that is the area under a severe weather warning at this point in time. Also down there in Tasmania, Bureau Meteorology in Hobart has issued an initial flood watch for all northern eastern river basins and the Huon River. A strong westerly flow will persist over the state during Friday, Saturday. An embedded front will approach from the northwest during Friday evening across the state overnight. Rainfall totals of 20 to 50 millimetres are forecast in the northeast across the Huon River catchment from Friday into Saturday, with potentially higher totals of up to 60 millimetres in elevated areas in the south. River rises are expected. Minor flooding may also develop across some catchments from early Saturday onwards. Further catchment specific warnings will be issued if and when required. And up there in Victoria, severe weather warning for damaging winds for the central East Gippsland, southwest, northeast, west and the South Gippsland forecast districts. Locations which may be affected include Warrnambool, Portland, Wonthaggi, pronunciation got me again, Falls Creek, Mount Hoth and Mount Buddha. And that's the warning area, and that information will also be updated. And for the Snowy Mountains, severe weather warning for damaging winds, vigorous winds over the alpine areas from Friday night, and damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour with peak gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour possible over alpine areas above 1600 metres from Friday night. Damaging winds averaging 80 to 100 kilometres with peak gusts in excess of 120 kilometres per hour are likely for alpine peaks above the 1900 metre level until late Sunday morning. Also, blizzards remain possible above 1900 metres throughout Saturday. National Park Service New South Wales recommend that people consider postponing backcountry travel until the conditions improve, and areas that could be affected: Perisher Valley, Charlotte Pass, Thredbo and Selwyn. Marine wind warning also in place for the strong wind warning Illawarra, Eden Coast. And back down to South Victoria, apology, I'm actually got quite a few tabs open. Marine wind warning, gale warning for the Port Phillip Bay, the Western Port, West Coast Central, Central Gippsland Coast, East Gippsland Coast, and a 701 for Saturday. Now we have a look at the wind shear for the Western region. Apology, these might be out of order. Now we have 90S currently on the radar over there in the South Indian Ocean, but it looks very disorganized. This is a NOAA floater. And the 850 millibar vorticity for the Western region, you can see 90S, the top left hand side of the screen. Force 13 AU will bring updated information. And it looks like a deep low down there to the west of the Great Australian Bight. A look at the Solomon Island Himawari 8 satellite view. And this is a view of the Solomon Island region. Now I'm also joined in the studio with Lee Barrett up there in Scotland. Another floater on 90S. The sea surface temperature is 26 up to 28 Celsius. Now we have a look at total precipitable water for Australia and to its east. A look at the tropical cyclone formation probability guide, and the region is quietening down. However, we have three areas of interest. The area to the west of South Africa, the East Pac, and we have a possible system up there in the West Pac. Force 13 AU will bring further information, and one can get in contact with Force 13. Force 13 operates on the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Skype and Discord. And for tropical weather discussion, just add Phil13. And bye for now.